retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boiling up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, bring them to their knees. Pain for their disease. Just like a weed, spread into the streets. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we just want retribution. Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise. Flip cards in the weak and harmless. Take to the streets and turn them to a mosh pit. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
All right, what's up, YouTube? It's Mad Mystic 007. Did you miss me? I sure kind of missed you guys in a mystical way. As you know, I just got out of Hell County Jail, the second worst jail in Georgia, besides Fulton County Jail. So I'm glad I made it out of there alive. And yeah, wow, I learned a lot. And still kicking it. So, how's everybody doing? I didn't even shower to get on here. I'm not trying to impress anybody as I did it in fucking jail. Fucking hairy as a motherfucker. Chewbacca everywhere. Ate a lot of fucking cornbread, toxic food, poisonous fucking water, toxic water. Was forced to do a TB test that made my body shock and since for the last fucking month and a half. So yeah, I'm not too happy. So I hope everybody had a good time though while I was out fucking gathering the fucking optics. Okay. So yeah, how's everybody doing? I want to say shout out to Hall County Sheriff's Department. I want to shout out all the lovely sergeants, lieutenants, my legal team, and mainly my friends that supported me when I was in the cell blocks, which would be Donna and Gigi and a few others. So saying that, it's been a fucking hard ride living 2.5 months and I was switched to many cell blocks in the whole time. And I learned a fucking lot. And let me tell you, I learned that fighting for humanity, crimes against humanity, pretty much was a waste of my time. And I learned that mainly humanity don't give a fuck about themselves either. So why the fuck did I even put my neck out for humanity? And I learned that I became a more humble person because I'm less judgmental, because I met a lot of women that have went through a lot of life challenges. And I feel really bad that I still have people up in there that are still stuck in a fucking, like a rat in a fucking cage. So I want to thank my roommates, my godmother, and everybody for holding up my fort, getting my car back in my driveway, for taking care of my animals. Unfortunately, I think I lost one of my cats. She's dead. And yeah, it's been a long ride. So anybody wants to come and chat, I'm not going to make this long. I want to thank Pando app. It's a spiritual app that we get on our tablets. We get tablets there, and a lot of the jails now have tablets. And it's a spiritual app. And I want to thank Johnny Chang, because he kept me riding through all his posts. He's here on YouTube, and I listened to a lot of his podcasts, and it kept me going through the fucking hard times. So give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see my screen yet. The heck is that? Hold on, guys. It's been a little while since I've done this, so I can't hardly see. My vision, like, I got to get to the doctor because my vision has went really blurry from lack of vitamins, lack of nutrients, the garbage food that they feed us, whatever the hell they put in the water, whatever the hell they put in that TB test. So, you know, I can hardly see this computer. To be honest with you, I can hardly read, like, everything. So it's going to take me a minute to get back adjusted to learning how to pull up the right tabs, because I have it pulled up, but it's not pulling it up. I'll get back to somewhat of normalcy once I just got out of jail. Been in there for 2.5 months. And yeah, it's been a wild ride. So let me see if I can share my screen again. I don't know what's going on here. What the heck is going on here? Okay, I don't know why it's showing these screens. StreamYard has changed. Okay. Hold on, guys. Everything has changed on all kinds of levels on my StreamYard and on my computer. Just a lot of things, just a lot that's happening. So anyways, let me figure it out. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's move this down, this up. Let's see if it works now. Oh, gosh. Let me close this out. Who's backstage? Goblin? Okay. Hold on, Goblin. Just give me a minute, man. Just hold on, guys. Oh, my gosh. All right. Give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Yeah. No, it's okay, guys. It's just, you guys can understand. I met a lot of women in there with a lot of challenges in their lives, and I met some good people up in there. And you know, the first time I spent 6 days in there, I cried when I left. But this time, my roommate cried so hard that I left. And on Saturday night, shout out Shorty Red, shout out to Olga. I love you, Olga. You're going to be out soon. I know it. And we're going to go have dinner like we said. And yeah, there's just a lot of women in there that don't deserve to be in there. And I believe that people have second chances. And mainly there's a lot of drug addicts in there. And you know, they all deserve a second chance. And I definitely changed some women's lives. I didn't see them come back in there. I seen a lot of people go in. It's a revolving door. I seen a lot of people come back. And I know that I've changed a lot of people's lives by sharing my life stories and how I made it through challenges in life. And, just being truthful like I always am. And, I just hope and pray that, everybody gets out, because right now our world's in a chaotic period. And I'm so lucky to be out before things really get haywire, like in the next month or so. And I already told everybody that was going to happen, and it's happening. And I already know I mean, you guys, I do too much research, so I know way too much than the normal person by far, and on all kinds of levels. Like, I knew that, and I really know that now. Like, it's really wild how much information I know. And I want to shout out WSB Radio for keeping me up to date on all the politics, the world events, the news, and keeping me laughing throughout the day. Like, I drive around in DoorDash for the last 3 years. I've been listening to WSB Radio for probably 20 years. And I want to shout out Eric Von Hessler for keeping it real. And, if it wasn't for that, man, I read a lot of books at first, and a lot of books on mysticism and my family heritage and things of that nature. But WSB Radio here in Atlanta kept me going. And that's how I had the connection to the outside, because they turn on and off that TV that we can only read the, I don't know, we can't hear anything. So anyways, yeah, I'm come back to a very hot place. So it's very hot in here. I spent the whole time in basically 2 layers of shirts. These are my 2 whites that I wash by hand every other day. And I spent time in the whites. I had long johns, 2 pairs of long johns and 3 pairs of socks. So I wouldn't freeze my ass off in there, because it's fucking cold as fuck. And you don't see I haven't seen sunshine besides today when I first got out. So I haven't seen sunshine in over 2.5 months. So that's pretty shocking that these jails here in Georgia not all of them, but Hell County, they don't let you see an ounce of sunshine. The only sunshine you get, I'm a top bunk profile. So I seen it barely, maybe a minute or 2 if I could stand just in the right spot in the little windows that I have by my bunk. And that was it. So I'm very depleted of a lot of vitamins, even though I took vitamins the whole, not the whole time, but the last month and a half. And I broke 1 nail. Shout out to my fucking nail salon here in Lawrenceville, Georgia. Allure Nails. I only broke 1 nail the whole time, but look at how long those bitches are. I've had these on for almost 4 months. So you can't shave, you can't cut your toenails. It's rough, but I made it. So, and a lot of women have it worse than me. So, it's just that, as you guys know, there's a lot of revolving things happening. So it's just how it is. It's life. But I realize humanity has gone wild, and mostly people that go to jail really don't care about their own selves. So they treat people like dog shit. Worse than, pretty much like that. But a lot of the officers, a lot of them do have empathy. And I have to tell you guys that a lot of people died when I was there. And it's just like, I'm glad that I came out alive, and I met a lot of gangsters in there, and I've heard a lot. So yeah. So no, they don't have to allow people sunlight. No, they don't. only in prisons. Nope. Nope. It should be illegal as hell. It's the most cruel thing that I think out of everything that they've done. We get locked in our cells for 21 hours a day, and some days we get locked down, so we can't even come out. And it's two per room. It's all open. You shit in front of them and everything. Like, yeah. I mean, okay, that's fine. You get to shower every day if you want. Most of those women don't shower. I've never seen the. I've seen the worst hygiene out of people ever in that place. I'm lucky that I never got sick in there, because they put me in a cell with a lady with HIV that I didn't even know she had HIV. And I was in there for 6 days, and I was really nice to her. I gave her a lot of my food, and because I ration myself, because I know that you gotta do that. And I would give her a lot of my food and stuff, and every day she would shit all over the toilet and leave her shit marks everywhere. And then another thing that they do, which is against our 8th Amendment, is they won't provide us with toilet paper. So we only get 2 rolls of toilet paper per week. And some weeks we only get one if they're just with the truck, or they're just too cheap to buy toilet paper, most likely. So you end up having to use pads if you can get them for your period, or your washcloth. And this lady was using her washcloth and towel, and then she would shit, and she would barely wash her hands, and she'd have shit on the fucking soap, shit all over the toilet. She took her washcloth, she put it on the table, she had shit all over her towel, and I had to eat up in there in our cells every day, smelling her with her shit on her pants and shit smell. So I bought a mask, and I had to eat my food and cover my mouth for shit for 6 days, to the 6th day that I was just like, I can't take it anymore. Like, I couldn't take it anymore. I asked, will you please move me? I can't take it anymore. And I would help her because she had a walker, and I walk her to get her meds and stuff. And I was nice as could be. But that day that I asked to be moved, I was told that she had HIV, and she never told me that shit. And I'm OCD in there anyways, because my mother's a nurse, and I was raised like that, and I'm very cautious of germs and stuff. So I wash my hands. I keep all the knobs clean. I'm constantly like cleaning everything around, and I didn't even know that. I felt very like she deceived me. Like, I was very upset about it. But I got moved the next day, thank God. And thanks to Miss K and Miss Hernandez. So I'm happy about that. But you don't get to pick your bunkies. And I was put up with everything from prostitutes to people with HIV to gangsters and something in between. So yeah, I learned a lot. Yeah, fresh out of the slammer. So I'm not going to make this too long, because like I said, I just got out, and it's shocking. Everything's shocking. And yeah, it's going to take me a while to adjust things. I got to get back to work. I've got a lot of things to my roommates. They've upgraded some things in my place for me, so I'm happy about that. It's hot here. I went from freezing to boiling hot, and yeah, I got to adjust. What's up, Goblin? Hold on. Hold on. I got to deal with my volume. Hold up. Hold on. I can't hear you at all. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up, Goblin? I'm going to smoke my last cigarette that I have. So I've only smoked a couple, but yeah. How are you? I was just I was just watching your stream before I came on here, and then I had to stop it because I didn't get to watch it all. But what's
Thank
up?
you.
How's life?
Life is life. I just wanted to come up and say, welcome back. Um, I hope everything works out for you. I'm glad that you have your vehicle, so you can do what you got to do, whatever that might be. Um, Good to see you with your natural hair.
What's left? I got most of them out. Yeah, I got them all out. Most of them. I got to cut one out. Still a little dread left, but yeah, I worked on that. Kept me busy, but it pulled most of my hair out. It's really just got to get a little nice short haircut, and I'm good. I'm gonna go back to my wigs, guys, for a while because I love them too much, and I have too many cute ones. I rock them. So yeah, but thanks, appreciate it.
If that's what you want to do. I just came up for a hot second. Say welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry you're going through a hard time too.
It's life. I will catch up with you later. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Whenever you start streaming again, if you do start streaming.
Yeah, I'll be back like normal. I'll be back.
Stay
It's gonna
focused.
take me time.
You know, there's a lot of shit that's happened since you've been gone. Even though you did kitty camp time, a lot of shit happens. You know, time's just speeding up. It ain't slowing down for nobody. And I hope that you have a bright and prosperous future ahead to you. Shout out to your hairy armpits.
Fuck yeah, right? Look at that. Woo woo. Just
Yeah.
like my basketball coach in 9th grade. She rocked it though.
Yeah, I hope everything works out for you.
Fu Manchu all the way. I have hairy legs just like a man right now, but I'm gonna go take care of it when I'm done. Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
gonna take
some
me a
other
good
people
hour.
want to talk to you. You've been gone for a while, so I ain't gonna hold you. Like I said,
No,
I just
it's cool. Hey, I learned how to thread in jail. Thread the eyebrows. Thread anything.
oh yeah.
Yeah, my
And-
eyebrows were out of control, yo.
And another thing is, you can actually make tampons. All you have to do is wrap the toilet paper.
Shit, if we had toilet paper,
Yeah,
you don't understand.
And you know that legally, I can't even say legally. I could say by law. Do you know that they only have to allow you one shower a week?
Well, we take I take a long 20+ minute shower up in that
Well,
bitch.
most places they'll give you more than one, but the law, they're only required to give you one a week.
And then shout out
you-
to Hell County. Thank you for many showers every day. As many as I can fit in the 3-hour period, as long as I want. I didn't know that. But holding up toilet paper, I had to stay in my same scrubs for 3 weeks. This last Thursday was the first time I got clean clothes in 3 weeks. So, you know.
I used to sell my chicken for write-outs. You know what I mean?
What do you mean write-outs?
Stamped envelopes.
Oh, write-outs. Yeah. Well, I give my toilet paper to people that really need it and that are on laxatives and stuff, like my friends and stuff, and I'll just use pads and stuff because they need it more than me. And then, you know, you get your people that you get their back, they get your back, you know, we help each other out. So, you know, you work with everybody in there. We're all stuck in there together.
It's worse for women because y'all have the women stuff. You know what I mean? It's bad for everyone, but
It's bad.
it's worse for women.
Yeah, then you got people that want to fight you and shit, and I'm not about that. So I asked to be moved once because shit. Some people that are going to prison are like, oh, we're gonna keep this bitch up in here.
So
I'm
did
like,
you get
oh,
everything
hell no.
worked out?
Yeah. What do you mean?
I mean, is it done? Like, whatever your sentence, is it done?
I can't talk about anything.
That's great. Okay. That's great. I was just curious.
Anybody asking me anything personal like that, it's not happening.
That's the best way to be, because people are trifling.
It's just there's a lot of moving parts in my life. That's all I can say.
The reason why I asked if you had it taken care of is, this is what I'll say. I hope that you don't have anything that is blocking you from having a successful future. That's what I'll say.
I have everybody has roadblocks and challenges every day. I come home to a dead battery in my car. I will be fixed tomorrow. You just
On the
work on.
bright
You
side,
take
you got
baby steps. You have to take baby steps in life. Just like I told all these women in there, all my bunkies and stuff. Like, hey, it's baby steps, but you got to walk the right path. You
yeah.
know, that's all you can do. You
That's
can
why
plan your
God-
life. Yeah, you plan things how you think you're going to be planned. There's always going to be wrenches that come at you in the way. So, you know, it's
on
just
the
how.
positive note, at least you still got wheels. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you know why? For one,
No, I
Hall
don't.
County Sheriff's Department, and number two, Swanee Police. Yeah, thank you. And number three, Clarence at the IHOP, and number four, Gigi and Donna. Yeah, thanks to all that those four, I still have wheels. Thank God.
Oh,
'Cause
and she's out riding as last I knew. So
well, good. I'm good for her. I'm glad she's riding. I'm happy for her.
yeah,
Yep. I'm happy everybody's doing what they can do, right? You know, anything can happen in our country at any time. Like I told you guys, my area is totally infiltrated by the enemy all over this country. So keep your eyes
everywhere.
peeled and be aware because
It's
shit's getting.
everywhere. It ain't done nothing but ramp up, as Snaps would say. You know
The
what I mean?
optics are very high. Like I told everybody in jail, the optics are high. The optics are high.
Oracle's in the mainstream since you've been gone.
Oh, I've listened to it all. I've kept up with everything. They try to block that shit in the TV. Oh no, because I'm not stupid. I know what to tune into. Yeah, I know what's up. I know what's been going on. Trust me.
Well, that's good. A lot of people are still out here blind. You know, got
Oh
old.
well, the truth
But
shall
I'm gonna
set one
make it.
free. Remember, the truth shall set one free. Always.
And when you win the game, you lose.
Is
That's
there
the
really a winner? Is there ever a true winner? No.
No. A lot of the shit that a lot of us have been focused on in the past, it's not even applicable today. You'll understand. I'm sure you'll still do some research, even
Oh,
though
I've been. Oh, I know what's up. Trust me, I
Mhm.
know. I see everything. I've already done my homework for the last hour, couple hours. I see a lot. I already know a lot already because I already been in all this for almost 7 years. Remember, I'm almost on YouTube for 7 years now, playing up in this shit. My journalism started in 2012. I didn't just start on YouTube. I started on X, which was Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. So, you know, for me, it's been a really long game, if you want to call it a game.
I've learned a lot about heritage while you were gone, and I would like to catch up with you in the future to
Please
have a
do.
discussion about that because a lot of things that you've mentioned in the past regarding heritage. You
It
know what I mean?
depends what you want to talk about because the optics are high in this world. I don't even want to talk about a whole lot because the optics are so high. I mean, yes and no. Just depends.
I understand. I hope you have a good evening. Like I said, I'm not going to stay up here too long. So
All right. Well, yeah.
I hope the best for you.
Oh, I appreciate it. You too. I hope the best for you. All right. Peace.
Please.
Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, guys. The optics are too high in this world right now. So, you know, be very vigilant. Um, as always, that's all I could say because we live in a very dangerous world, extremely dangerous world. So, anybody else want to chit chat? Because I'm not going to be up here for long. Like I said, it's going to take me a while to adjust to a lot right now. I see we got some. I see we got a lot of people in my chat right now. Anyways, yeah, I learned a lot in there. I learned a hell of a lot, and It's gonna take me a while to adjust to things. It's just how it is. It's a wild ride. Yep. But I wish I could share my screen right now because I have a video I do want to play for you guys. If I can get it pulled up. My eyes are so bad from being in there. Let me try this again. See if I can pull it up. There it is. Okay, so on the Pando app, you can download it on your phones or your tablet or computer or whatever. And he's a minister. He did like 20 years in prison from as a youth and then as a young man. And I listen to all these podcasts. And one of the best ones, I mean, they're all good. They're great. But one of the best ones they're all good. But getting over anger, this was a very important one for me because you got to use the 10 minute rule. When you feel like people are pushing your buttons and stuff, take 10-minute break and do a timeout with yourself. And I learned a lot. So this podcast right here, very great. Forgiveness and other good ones. All these relationships, all of them. Isolation, raised on violence. All these are great videos. If you feel like, you want to reach down to the spiritual path, Johnny Chang. Shout out Johnny Chang. And I want to shout out to my friends that kept me afloating and kept in connection with me. Because I had a lot of rough days. Mother's Day, my children's birthday, Easter, Good Friday. Yeah, they were really rough. So, if it wasn't for my friends, yeah, it would be a lot worse. So, on that note, and I want to thank the judge. So, yeah, I want to thank everybody that, came past my path. And on that note, I want to play this song for everybody.
Astro, no. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D. Don't believe in T-H-O-T. She keep playing me dumb. I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental. Let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought. No flow rain was I'm pouring down. See that pain was all around. See my mode was kinda lounge. Didn't know which way to turn. Flow was cool, but I still felt burned. Energy up, you can feel my surge. I'ma kill everything like this purge. Let's just get this straight for a second. I'ma work, even if I don't get paid for progression. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Yeah. Put this shit in a frame, better know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate. Let me elevate. This ain't a prank. Have you walking on a plane? Both hands together, God, let me pray. I've been going right around, call that relay. Pass the baton, back in the mom, swimming in the pool, can't drink them all. Want a piece of this, a piece of mine, my piece of sign. Can you please read between the lines? My rhymes inclined to break your spine. They say that I'm so fine, you could never match my grind. Please do not waste my time. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
I have to finish this paper. I'm swamped. No one told me college would be so damp.
Just get Grammarly. It's free.
Can it help with what I wrote last night? It only took 3 coffees and some cheese.
Grammarly will catch all those spelling and grammar errors and...
All right. Sorry, guys. I got to get used to the StreamYard again. Anyways, guys, I appreciate everybody showing up for my live stream tonight. And, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. And I'll try to get back to my normal YouTube streams. Okay? So on that note, I appreciate all of you. The good, bad, and the ugly being up in this tonight. And I hope everybody has a great night. And, yeah, I'll be kicking it tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Much love and light. Take care.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. It's your chance to be ruthless. It's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me make it, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.